love yourself first. All right, so I've been getting this conversation in this think piece on the guys I've been talking to, and this concept of when somebody's out of your life, right? It may be a girl that you like, it may be your first heartbreak. It doesn't matter. This person's out of your life, right? So a lot of guys tend to run and chase after the girl after she's left. It's human nature. I can't tell you it may be your first heartbreak. Guy, the second heartbreak tried it. You know, that was your choice. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is, like, in the midst of that, you gotta figure out how to love yourself first. I say this because there's hard truths in all of our lives that we do not like to look at. Hard truths are, she doesn't like you. Hard truths, found someone new. Hard truths, distance. These are all hard truths that guys have to go with, right? She found somebody new, she doesn't like you, there's distance involved, X, Y, Z, it doesn't matter, right? One of the biggest things I had to learn in the faculty of life and the faculty of dating and exploring and making sure that people on my corner are right, one thing I had to figure out is, how do I love myself first? Because guys are conditioned, right? We don't want to tell the world that we're loving and that we're going to take care of the girl and this and the third. We show that in our actions, right? A lot of us guys are like, man, I love so deep. I don't know how to, but the fact that she doesn't want to be with me, it sucks. I'm chasing after her. I'm trying to write all these letters. I'm trying to write all these notes. I want her to know that I love her. I'm going to be by her side. But it's a false reality that we're living in. Because the game is rigged against people that actually care for other people. Truth be told, these girls ain't loyal. But truth be told, you're putting all your energy into someone that doesn't see your light. If they don't see your light, that's not your person. That's something that I want a lot of guys to understand, right? When you're building yourself up and you're understanding this, you have to find the light that's inside of you to match with their light. If you can see their light, man, you might as well go for it. This is a different type of versions, right? So when you start putting love into yourself, and you start pouring into yourself, and you start filling up your cup, the sequence of events of what actually happens is when you find someone that actually has the same amount of energy and fullness in their self. This is what happens. Oftentimes, we are finding ourselves with a person that was able to only feel half of their heart when they were with you. So now you're over here trying to figure out, I'm pouring so much into them, but they can't capture your love. They can't hold your love. They can't recognize your love because they haven't recognized their love. But the guy that figures out they got to love themselves first before they love somebody else understands when they see this person, they're going to understand and recognize their fullness. I had to literally pull me out and say, yo, pour into you. It's so many times where we're getting so many scenarios or situations where we're pouring into others, expecting love from them, and being like, yo, I'm not getting the love that I want. I'm not getting the love that I deserve. You're in this bracket and you're failing and you feel like, I can't do this is not working, and it's not working. Guys, you have all the opportunity in the world to put yourself in a better position than you've ever been in. That's the truth. You recognize that. You recognize putting that love into yourself, and it's cool that a lot of people don't recognize what you're putting out there. It's cool. They don't have to. I want you guys to understand this. I had to go through this. You have to understand, when you love yourself and you pour in yourself, you start to recognize if you pour into somebody and they can't capture your love, it's cool, it's fine. You can always remove yourself, but you don't have to never stop pouring into others. This is the thing. Society has said, hey, you love too much. That girl you dated that didn't want you, that said you were too nice, that you were too good, they say you're wrong. Initially, that's false. The people that know how to pour into others, that know how to love themselves, that know how to love others, I promise you, give it a year, give it 5 years. I promise you, that's the high value stuff that people are looking for. People don't know how to witness honesty, don't know how to witness love, but they got to go through it themselves to understand that. But when you're able to do that for yourself and others, you're able to go with different heights, and that's fine. You don't have to live in what everybody told you have to live in. But believe it or not, when you pour into yourself, when you love yourself first, you'll be able to witness somebody else's light. Just as that fast, because you know what love is. But believe it or not, class is closed. Okay. Guys, I need you guys to tap it for me. Guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in the bio. Just click it, the book of yay. Join the Discord, guys. Also, go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Turn me up. But I want to get to the one point that everybody's going to ask me. Coach this, coach that, coach, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm doing a 6-month coaching program. Guys, it's a one-on-one. It's only a couple spots. Look, for the guys that are serious, go join the Discord. The link is in my bio. DM me one-on-one. And then we can go from there. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm only taking people that's trying to get off the bench and trying to play the game and try to win. I'm not taking people that don't want to win. You guys ever been to a program and you look over here and you're like, oh snap, the program's good. Yeah, we're doing that, guys. So the guys that want to get their fitness right. For the guys that want to get their goals right. For the guys that want to demolish the dating game and go and understand how to go past the heartbreak. I'm that guy. For the guys that really want to tap in on their faith, I'm that guy. So I'm only going to take a couple guys that are really serious, guys. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna see how you're at. But I'm only taking serious people. that's saying, hey, I'm done with the fact that I'm losing at life and I want to win. The people that are locked in with the book of yay, we gonna win. You gonna look at your teammates and you gonna say, I'm a winner. But at the end of the day, if you come on this side, we gonna work. It's no BS. It's everything. It's daily, daily, daily. So guys, tap in. The book of yay. Go to YouTube, subscribe, lock in. But believe it or not, class is closed.